It started with a single post. No caption. No explanation. Just a short clip of Teyana Taylor and Pierre laughing. Close, comfortable, and completely at ease. The kind of closeness that said everything without needing words. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Fans didn't even need context. They just knew this wasn't some random video. It was a message, and everyone had a theory about who it was meant for. For months, Teyana had been quiet, calm, and focused. While rumors about her breakup with Iman Shumpert flooded blogs and gossip pages, she stayed composed. She posted about her work, her children, her creativity, and her growth. She didn't feed the chaos. She didn't respond to speculation. She stayed above the noise. But this video felt different. It was like a spark after a long silence. The shift was instant, and the internet felt it. People started saying, "She's finally speaking without words." Others weren't so forgiving. While Teyana's supporters saw the post as a power move, a woman reclaiming her truth, Iman's supporters saw it as shade. To them, it felt too personal, too pointed, too public. Especially because just days earlier, Iman had spoken in an interview about still loving his family, wanting peace, and prioritizing healing. The timing made the moment impossible to ignore. It felt like Teyana was responding without ever saying a word. That night, the video began trending across every platform: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. People replayed it frame by frame, zooming in on the smallest details. The way Aaron's hand rested casually on her shoulder. The way Teyana laughed, free, unbothered, glowing in a way fans hadn't seen in months. It felt intimate, maybe too intimate for some people's comfort. And that's when the real chaos began. Within hours, people started digging up old clips. Moments from when Teyana and Iman were still together. They compared body language, energy, and tone. Side-by-side videos flooded timelines. The internet split in half. One side cheered Teyana on, calling her a queen reclaiming her peace. The other accused her of being petty, saying she was intentionally trying to make Iman jealous. But what most people didn't realize was that this video wasn't random. Sources close to Teyana claimed it wasn't just a soft flex or an impulsive post. It was a response to something much deeper. Something that had been building quietly behind the scenes for weeks. Because apparently, Iman hadn't been as innocent as fans believed. Rumors had already begun circulating that Iman was seeing someone new. Quietly, privately, but consistently. A woman who, according to whispers, had been around his circle long before the official split. When photos of Iman and the mystery woman surfaced on blogs weeks earlier, fans dragged Teyana, framing it as her loss. But behind closed doors she was hurt, not because of the woman but because of the lies. And now, people were saying this video, perfectly timed, deliberately silent, was Teyana's way of saying, "I'm done being the quiet one." Pierre, the British actor she had been rumored to be involved with for months, had kept things low-key. He wasn't chasing headlines. He wasn't posting cryptic quotes. But ever since their chemistry on set sparked something real, people could tell there was more between them. Teyana had denied it repeatedly, calling him a friend, saying their bond was creative, professional, and respectful. But this clip made it undeniable. The video showed them laughing, sitting close. Aaron leaned in, whispering something in her ear that made her giggle like a teenager. It was sweet, genuine, but also bold. Especially for someone who had always protected her private life so fiercely. Fans flooded her comments with mixed emotions. She deserves happiness. Let her live. This ain't it, Teyana. You didn't have to do him like that. But what made everything explode even more was Iman's reaction. Just hours after the video dropped, Iman posted a story. No explanation. No name. Just a song lyric. Funny how love turns to competition when hearts break. That was it. And it was enough. People immediately connected the dots. They said Iman was throwing shade back. That he was hurt. That he didn't expect Teyana to go public like that. And the way he did it, quiet, subtle, controlled, made the moment heavier. Because in celebrity relationships, silence often screams louder than words. Meanwhile, Teyana didn't respond. She didn't delete the post. She didn't explain herself. She continued posting as usual, music, fashion, motherhood. That silence only amplified the impact of the video. Sometimes, not responding is the response. Behind the scenes, though, things were far from calm. Friends close to the situation said Iman felt blindsided. He reportedly tried to reach out to Teyana privately, hoping to talk things through. She wasn't interested. After the emotional distance, the court hearings, the constant press attention, she was done explaining herself. And honestly, who could blame her? For years, the public painted Teyana as the strong one, the ride or die, the wife who forgave, endured, and held her family together no matter what. But when that same loyalty wasn't returned, something inside her broke. That's why this video hit differently. It wasn't just shade. It wasn't just a flex. It was a woman reclaiming her power and her joy. After years of carrying the weight, she finally let herself let go. Fans didn't stop there. They pulled up old interviews where Teyana once said, "When I love hard." Still, some fans weren't convinced. They believed this was just another chapter in a long, complicated love story that hadn't fully ended. Because no matter how calm or confident Teyana appeared online, some people swore they could still see sadness in her eyes. That familiar softness that lingers when love hasn't fully faded. For Iman, the loss felt just as real. He wasn't just losing a relationship. He was losing a legacy. Together, they built an image, the couple that could survive anything. A love story that felt unbreakable. Watching it unravel publicly was something no one could prepare for. As days passed, the story only intensified. Bloggers leaked alleged insider details, screenshots, text messages, claims from people close to both sides. Some said Teyana posted the video to get ahead of a story that was about to break involving Iman. Others said it was pure emotion. She had simply reached her limit and didn't care about backlash anymore. Whatever the truth was, one thing was clear. That video changed everything. It was no longer just about Teyana and Aaron. It was about pain, pride, and healing happening in public. Because when celebrities love, fight, and move on, they don't get privacy. Every emotion becomes content. Every heartbreak becomes a headline. Still, something about this situation felt deeper. Maybe it was the way Teyana carried herself. Calm, composed, almost detached. Maybe it was the way Aaron didn't capitalize on the moment. He didn't repost. He didn't chase clout. Maybe it was the way Iman chose silence over war. For once, it felt like everyone involved was exhausted by the noise. Even if the internet wasn't. Then came the twist. A few days after the video dropped, fans noticed that Teyana had quiet. Reports soon surfaced that the two had met privately, not to reconcile, but to set boundaries. They shared children, a life. And despite everything, there was still love. Maybe not romantic love, but understanding. Sources claimed the meeting ended with both of them in tears. Because healing doesn't happen online. It happens in quiet rooms, away from cameras and comments. Teyana, for all her strength, is still human. A woman rebuilding herself while the world watches. A mother protecting her children while navigating pain. A lover learning that peace sometimes means walking away from what once felt like forever. And Iman is learning too, learning what happens when pride, fame, and heartbreak collide. This story was never just about a post. It was about two people who once shared everything, now figuring out how to live separately while the world reminds them daily of what they lost. And maybe that's why people can't stop talking about it. Because behind the glam and the viral moments, it's real. So maybe when Teyana posted that video, it wasn't about being petty. Maybe it was about being free. About releasing the version of herself that kept holding on to something that no longer belonged to her. Because sometimes closure doesn't come from a conversation. Sometimes it comes from a moment. A post that says, "I'm okay now, even if you're still learning to be." And as the dust settles, one thing is certain. The world will move on to the next headline. But for Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, this will always be the moment that changed everything.